Hey there, book lovers. Welcome to the Book Lounge, your go-to place for game-changing books that can transform your life. Imagine stepping into a brand new role, whether it's a promotion, a career switch, or even a leadership position. Those first 90 days, they can make or break your success. But what if you had a proven roadmap to hit the ground running, avoid costly mistakes, and gain the confidence to lead effectively? That's exactly what The First 90 Days by Michael D. Watkins offers. A powerful strategy to accelerate your transition, adapt quickly, and establish yourself as a top performer. This book has been a must-read for executives, managers, and professionals worldwide, and today you'll get access to its most valuable insights right here. If you want to outperform expectations, build credibility fast, and master the art of career transitions, then stay tuned. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with actionable strategies to thrive in any new role. So, grab your notepad, settle in, and let's get started. Chapter 1. Prepare yourself. Starting a new role is both an opportunity and a challenge. The first step to success isn't about impressing others right away. It's about preparing yourself mentally, strategically, and emotionally for the transition ahead. This chapter emphasizes that before you take action, you must adjust your mindset, anticipate potential challenges, and set the stage for a smooth and effective transition. Shift your mindset for success. A new role requires a shift in thinking. What worked in your previous position won't necessarily guarantee success in this one. Many leaders and professionals stumble because they assume their past approaches will fit seamlessly into their new environment. The reality? Every transition is different. Whether you're stepping into a leadership role, moving to a new company, or switching industries, you must recognize that your previous ways of operating may no longer serve you. Be open to unlearning old habits and embracing new strategies. Watkins highlights the importance of situational awareness, understanding the unique demands of your new position. Are you inheriting a well-oiled machine, or are you walking into chaos? Are you expected to drive rapid change, or is stability the priority? Identifying the nature of your transition early on will shape your approach in the crucial first 90 days. Speed matters, but so does caution. One of the biggest mistakes people make in a new role is either moving too fast without understanding the landscape or being too slow and hesitant, missing early opportunities to build credibility. The key is to strike a balance. You need to learn quickly, but you also need to take time to observe and absorb critical information. Prepare by gathering insights from key stakeholders before you officially step in. Talk to people, listen more than you speak, and identify where quick wins are possible. You don't want to make hasty decisions based on limited information, but you also don't want to appear passive or indecisive. Clarify expectations and align goals. Before stepping into your role, take the time to clarify expectations, both for yourself and from those around you. What does success look like in this new position? Who are the key people you need to align with? What early wins can you deliver to establish credibility? Misalignment in expectations is one of the biggest causes of failure in a new position. Don't assume you know what your boss or team expects. Ask them directly. Understanding how your performance will be measured will help you prioritize your efforts and avoid costly missteps. Manage yourself before managing others. Transitions are demanding, not just professionally, but also personally. Increased pressure, unfamiliar challenges, and the need to prove yourself can lead to stress and self-doubt. This chapter reminds us that to lead effectively, you must first take control of your emotions and energy. Resilience, adaptability, and a learning mindset are crucial. Keep your ego in check, embrace feedback, and recognize that mistakes are part of the process. You are stepping into new territory, and growth comes from staying humble and committed to learning. Final thought: success begins before day one. Preparation doesn't start on your first official day. It begins the moment you accept the role. The more intentional you are in preparing yourself mentally, emotionally, and strategically, the smoother your transition will be. The first 90 days will define your success, and this chapter lays the foundation for making the most of it. Chapter 2. Accelerate your learning. Stepping into a new role isn't just about making a strong first impression. It's about mastering the knowledge required to make sound decisions. The faster you learn, the sooner you can contribute meaningfully and establish yourself as a confident, capable leader. This chapter emphasizes the importance of strategic learning, absorbing the right information quickly while avoiding information overload. Be intentional about what you learn. The biggest mistake people make in a transition is assuming they will figure things out as they go. That's a risky approach. In a new role, time is limited and expectations are high. You need to learn deliberately, focusing on the information that will help you navigate challenges and deliver results. This chapter introduces a structured learning plan that ensures you acquire the most critical insights efficiently. Instead of drowning in endless data, prioritize the following: company culture and politics, understanding the unspoken rules, decision-making processes, and key influencers. Market and competitive landscape. Who are the competitors? What threats and opportunities exist? Team dynamics, strengths, weaknesses, and how to build relationships quickly. Key performance metrics. What defines success? What targets matter most? Ask the right questions. Learning isn't about passively absorbing information. It's about asking the right questions to the right people. Watkins highlights 4 key types of questions you should focus on. 1. Technical questions. What do I need to know about the products, services, and systems in this organization? 2. Strategic questions. What are the biggest challenges and opportunities ahead? 3. Cultural questions. How do things really get done here? 4. Political questions. Who holds influence, and how do decisions get made? By engaging in smart, targeted conversations, you can uncover insights that aren't written in manuals or reports, insights that will shape your success in the role. Identify the best sources of information. Not all information is equally valuable, and not all sources are equally reliable. Identify the key players who have the most useful knowledge and build relationships with them. Your boss, direct reports, peers, and even customers can provide unique perspectives that will accelerate your learning curve. Be strategic. Don't just rely on formal meetings or training sessions. Casual conversations, observation, and asking why behind certain practices can uncover powerful insights that others overlook. Balance learning with action. While learning is essential, you can't afford to stay in observation mode for too long. The goal is to absorb information while making an impact. Watkins suggests a learn, act, refine cycle. 1. Gather critical information. 2. Take early actions based on what you've learned. 3. Adjust your approach as new insights emerge. The faster you learn, the faster you contribute. By being intentional, asking smart questions, and acting on insights, you can accelerate your transition and build momentum from day one. Chapter 3. Match strategy to situation. Success in a new role isn't just about working hard. It's about working smart. Many people make the mistake of applying a one-size-fits-all approach, assuming what worked in their previous role will work again. This chapter drives home a critical insight. Every transition is different, and your strategy must adapt to the situation you're walking into. The STARS model, understanding your business context. One of the most powerful frameworks introduced in this chapter is the STARS model, which categorizes business situations into 5 distinct types. Identifying which one you're in will help you craft the right strategy. The 5 situations are: 1. Startup, building something from the ground up. Requires innovation, speed, and assembling the right team. 2. Turnaround, fixing a broken system, dealing with crises, and making tough decisions quickly. 3. Accelerated growth, scaling an already successful organization. Demands rapid decision-making and maintaining control. 4. Realignment, shifting an organization that has lost its way. Involves winning hearts and minds before pushing major change. 5. Sustaining success, keeping a well-functioning system on track while finding ways to improve it. Requires a balance of respect for the past and vision for the future. Your first job in any new role is to accurately diagnose which situation you're in. Misreading the landscape can lead to costly mistakes, coming in too aggressively in a realignment, moving too slowly in a turnaround, or failing to innovate in a startup. Tailor your leadership approach. Once you've identified your STAR situation, you need to tailor your leadership style accordingly. A turnaround requires bold, decisive action, while a sustaining success scenario calls for subtle, strategic adjustments. A startup demands vision and risk-taking, whereas a realignment involves listening and persuasion before making big moves. Too often, leaders rush in with a predetermined approach, focusing on quick wins when they should be earning trust or trying to maintain stability when transformation is needed. The best leaders adapt to the moment, shaping their strategy based on the unique demands of the situation. Avoid common pitfalls. This chapter also warns about common mistakes in transitions, failing to recognize the situation correctly, leading to misaligned strategies. Over-relying on past successes, assuming what worked before will work again. Moving too fast or too slow, either overwhelming the organization or missing key opportunities. Not engaging the right people, ignoring those who hold influence and can make or break your success. Final thought, the right strategy is everything. No two transitions are the same. The leaders who thrive are those who read the situation carefully, adapt their strategy, and lead accordingly. Understanding where your new role fits within the STARS model is the first step toward making smart, strategic decisions that drive real success. Chapter 4, Negotiate Success. No matter how skilled or experienced you are, your success in a new role depends on one crucial relationship, the one with your boss. This chapter emphasizes the importance of proactively managing that relationship to ensure alignment, clarity, and mutual success. Too often, new leaders assume their boss will naturally provide the guidance and support they need. That's a mistake. You must take the initiative to shape expectations, secure resources, and create a strong partnership from the very beginning. Align on expectations early. One of the most common reasons people struggle in a new role is misalignment with their boss. You might think you're delivering great results, only to find out later that you were focusing on the wrong priorities. This chapter stresses that early conversations with your boss are critical. You need to clarify, what does success look like in the first 90 days? What are the top priorities? How will performance be measured? What challenges should be anticipated? By proactively addressing these questions, you eliminate guesswork and set yourself up for a productive working relationship. Take responsibility for the relationship. Many professionals expect their boss to set the tone, provide guidance, and initiate conversations. Watkins challenges this mindset, urging new leaders to take ownership of managing up. Your boss has their own pressures, responsibilities, and blind spots. You must actively engage them to ensure they see your value and support your success. Understanding your boss's work style is key. Are they detail-oriented or big-picture focused? Do they prefer frequent updates or only major milestones? Adapting to their preferences will help you gain trust and influence. Secure the resources you need. Even the most talented leaders fail when they lack the tools, team, or authority to execute their vision. Early on, you must negotiate for the resources, support, and autonomy necessary to succeed. This includes staffing, budget, access to key stakeholders, and decision-making power. If you wait too long, you risk getting stuck in a cycle of frustration and missed opportunities. Establish communication cadence. Regular check-ins with your boss are essential to stay aligned, course-correct when needed, and demonstrate progress. Watkins recommends structuring these meetings too. Provide brief but impactful updates on key initiatives. Flag potential challenges before they become problems. Seek guidance on critical decisions. Reinforce your shared goals and how your work contributes to them. Final thought, your success is a joint effort. Your success isn't just about what you do, it's about how well you and your boss work together. By proactively managing expectations, adapting to their leadership style, and securing the support you need, you create a foundation for long-term achievement. Strong partnerships don't happen by chance. They are negotiated with intention. Chapter 5, Secure Early Wins. In a new role, nothing builds credibility faster than delivering results. People are watching, evaluating your leadership, decision-making, and ability to drive change. This chapter stresses that securing early wins isn't just about proving yourself. It's about creating momentum, earning trust, and laying the foundation for long-term success. Why early wins matter. First impressions last. Your team, peers, and superiors will form opinions quickly, and those perceptions can be difficult to change. If you establish yourself as a capable, results-driven leader early on, you'll gain influence and buy-in. On the other hand, a rocky start, whether from hesitation, missteps, or unclear priorities, can weaken your position. Early wins create a virtuous cycle. Success builds confidence, energizes the team, and encourages further achievement. But they must be strategic wins. Quick fixes or superficial victories won't be enough. Choosing the right wins. Not all wins are created equal. The key is to identify and prioritize achievements that have real impact, both in substance and perception. Ask yourself, what matters most to my boss, team, and key stakeholders? Where can I make visible progress in a short time? What problems have been lingering that I can help solve? How can I set a precedent for the kind of leadership I want to establish? The best early wins address critical business needs, while also reinforcing your leadership brand, whether that's problem solving, innovation, efficiency, or team building. How balance quick wins with long-term strategy. One of the biggest traps new leaders fall into is focusing only on short-term wins at the expense of long-term success. While quick victories are crucial, they should align with broader goals, rather than being reactive or disconnected. Watkins highlights the importance of balancing harvesting low-hanging fruit with planting seeds for future success. This means identifying opportunities to deliver fast results while also laying the groundwork for sustained impact. Engage and motivate your team. Early wins aren't just about your success. They should empower and energize the people around you. Nothing demoralizes a team faster than a leader who comes in and makes changes without considering the people involved. Instead, involve your team in defining key priorities, solving problems, and celebrating achievements. Recognition, transparency, and collaboration will turn early wins into shared victories, strengthening team morale and commitment. Final thought, momentum is everything. The first 90 days set the tone for your leadership. By securing meaningful early wins, you build credibility, strengthen relationships, and generate momentum that carries into future success. Move with intention, choose the right battles, and let every victory reinforce the leader you want to be. Chapter 6, Achieve Alignment. In any leadership role, success isn't just about personal performance. It's about making sure the entire organization is moving in the right direction. This chapter underscores a critical truth. Even the best strategy will fail without alignment. No matter how strong your vision or execution plan, if key stakeholders, teams, and processes aren't pulling in the same direction, progress will be slow, frustrating, or even impossible. Why alignment matters. Organizations are complex. Different departments have competing priorities, individuals have their own agendas, and systems often resist change. Without alignment, inefficiencies creep in, decisions stall, and momentum is lost. Leaders who fail to recognize this early often find themselves hitting invisible walls, unable to push initiatives forward despite their best efforts. Achieving alignment means ensuring clarity, cohesion, and coordination across all levels of the organization. It's about making sure that strategies, structures, and culture work together to drive success. The 3 levels of alignment. To lead effectively, you must create alignment on 3 levels. 1. Align with your boss. Your priorities must match your boss's expectations. Misalignment here leads to frustration, wasted effort, and potential career setbacks. Have frequent, clear conversations to ensure you're working toward shared goals. 2. Align with your peers. Cross-functional collaboration is essential. Other leaders in the organization have their own objectives, and failing to coordinate with them can create roadblocks. Strong relationships with peers help eliminate conflicts and drive efficiency. 3. Align with your team. Your direct reports need to understand the vision, direction, and expectations. Without clarity, teams work in silos, duplicate efforts, or hesitate to act. The more aligned your team is, the faster you can execute and see results. Diagnose and fix misalignment. One of the biggest mistakes new leaders make is assuming alignment already exists. Instead, you must actively diagnose and correct misalignment before it derails progress. Watkins recommends focusing on 4 areas. Strategy. Is there a clear shared vision? Do people understand the big picture and their role in achieving it? Structure. Does the organizational setup support the strategy, or are there bottlenecks and inefficiencies? Culture. Are the values, behaviors, and work styles reinforcing or undermining the strategic goals? Processes. Are decision-making, resource allocation, and communication channels efficient, or do they slow things down? When you identify gaps, act quickly. Misalignment won't fix itself. It requires deliberate intervention, whether through realigning goals, clarifying roles, or breaking down silos. Drive alignment through communication. Clear, consistent communication is the foundation of alignment. Leaders must repeatedly reinforce the vision, clarify expectations, and ensure everyone is moving forward together. Set clear goals and priorities, so there's no ambiguity. Hold regular check-ins to monitor alignment and adjust where needed. Listen actively. Gather input, address concerns, and adapt strategies when necessary. Final thought, make alignment a habit. Alignment isn't a one-time task. It's an ongoing process. Great leaders recognize that misalignment will naturally creep in over time, and it's their job to continuously correct course. By securing alignment at every level, you create an organization that moves with purpose, executes effectively, and achieves lasting success. Chapter 7. Build your team. Leadership is never a solo act. Your success in any new role is directly tied to the strength, cohesion, and performance of your team. This chapter emphasizes that while stepping into a leadership position, you are not just inheriting a team, you are shaping one. The right people working in the right roles with the right mindset will accelerate success. The wrong team, on the other hand, will slow you down, create roadblocks, and even put your leadership at risk. Assessing your team. Who stays and who goes? One of the first and most difficult tasks as a new leader is evaluating the capabilities, mindsets, and alignment of your team members. It's tempting to keep things as they are, but avoiding tough decisions early on can lead to prolonged dysfunction, lost momentum, and credibility issues. To build a high-performing team, you must quickly assess who fits and who doesn't. Watkins outlines a few key questions to consider. Who are the high performers? Which team members consistently deliver results and show leadership potential? Who needs coaching? Some individuals may have the right attitude but lack skills. Can they grow with the right support? Who is a poor fit? There will be people who resist change, underperform, or are not aligned with the direction of the team. Keeping them around out of loyalty or hesitation only weakens the team as a whole. The 5 conversations you must have. To effectively shape your team, you need open, direct, and strategic conversations. Watkins highlights 5 critical discussions that every leader should have within the first few months. 1. Situational diagnosis. What are the biggest challenges and opportunities the team is facing? 2. Expectations. What does success look like under your leadership? What standards will you set? 3. Style. How do you lead, communicate, and make decisions? What do you expect from your team in return? 4. Resources and support. What does the team need to succeed? Budget, tools, training, or authority? 5. Personal development. Where do individuals want to grow, and how can you help them? These conversations set the stage for trust, alignment, and performance improvements. Realigning roles and strengthening weak links. Once you've assessed your team, it's time to make strategic adjustments. Some members may need role shifts to maximize their strengths. Others may require coaching or additional resources to succeed. In some cases, you may need to bring in new talent or remove underperformers. These decisions should be made deliberately but decisively. Waiting too long only creates more problems down the road. Building trust and motivation. A great team isn't just about skills. It's about culture, trust, and motivation. To build a winning team, leaders must encourage collaboration over competition, set clear goals that align with the broader vision, recognize achievements to reinforce success, create a culture of accountability where performance matters. Final thought, your team defines your legacy. A leader is only as strong as the team they build. The best leaders don't just inherit teams, they transform them into high-performing units that drive success. By making the right personnel decisions, fostering trust, and creating a culture of excellence, you set the foundation for long-term impact. Chapter 8. Create alliances. Success in any leadership role is never a solo achievement. The most effective leaders recognize that alliances, partnerships, and strategic relationships are the foundation for influence and progress. This chapter highlights the importance of building strong coalitions. Without them, even the best ideas and strategies can stall, facing resistance, bureaucratic roadblocks, or political sabotage. The power of strategic relationships. Every organization has a web of formal and informal power structures. Understanding who holds influence and how to engage them is critical to making an impact. As a new leader, your ability to build trust, credibility, and mutual support with key stakeholders will determine how quickly and effectively you can drive change. Strong alliances help too. Secure resources and support for your initiatives. Gain access to critical information about the organization's unwritten rules. Build credibility and trust within the leadership ranks. Mitigate resistance from those who may view you as a threat or outsider. Mapping the stakeholders. Not all relationships are equally important. To navigate the political landscape effectively, you must identify and prioritize key stakeholders, those who have the power to influence your success or failure. Watkins categorizes stakeholders into 3 groups. 1, direct boss and key superiors. Ensuring alignment with your direct boss is essential, but beyond that, other senior leaders may also play a significant role in shaping your success. 2, peers and cross-functional leaders. Many initiatives require cross-functional collaboration. Peers in different departments can either support your agenda or block it, making these relationships critical. 3, subordinates and informal influencers. Power isn't just at the top. Some individuals, regardless of rank, have deep institutional knowledge and influence. Winning them over can accelerate buy-in across the organization. Winning over allies and neutralizing detractors. In every organization, you will encounter 4 types of stakeholders. Allies. Those who support your vision and will advocate for you. Strengthen these relationships and make them champions of your success. Opponents. Those who may resist your leadership due to competing interests or past conflicts. You must understand their concerns, find common ground, and minimize opposition. Persuadables. Individuals who are neutral or undecided. These are high-priority targets. Winning them over can tip the balance in your favor. Resistors. Some people will oppose you no matter what. While you should attempt to engage, avoid wasting too much energy on those unwilling to collaborate. Building influence with trust and reciprocity. Alliances are not just about self-interest. They must be mutually beneficial. Leaders who build lasting influence do so by delivering value before asking for favors. Help others succeed, and they will be more likely to support you in return. Demonstrating integrity and reliability. Trust is built through consistency, following through on commitments and being transparent in communication. Understanding personal motivations. Different stakeholders have different priorities. Align your goals with their interests, and you'll gain faster buy-in. Final thought. Strength in numbers. No leader can succeed alone. By cultivating strong strategic alliances, you not only expand your influence, but also create a network of support that propels your initiatives forward. The ability to connect, collaborate, and navigate organizational dynamics is what separates good leaders from great ones. Chapter 9. Manage yourself. In leadership, external challenges often receive the most attention, whether it's team dynamics, organizational shifts, or navigating company politics. However, the greatest determinant of long-term success is often how well you manage yourself. This chapter emphasizes that a leader's ability to control their thoughts, actions, and emotions under pressure is vital for making decisions, guiding others, and driving performance. Self-management, the key to sustainable success. Leaders are constantly under the microscope. The way you manage your time, your energy, and your mindset shapes how others perceive you and how effectively you lead. Self-management is about taking full ownership of your responsibilities while maintaining balance and managing stress. If you fail to manage yourself, you risk burning out, becoming reactive, or losing the focus necessary to drive progress. One of the most crucial aspects of managing yourself is self-awareness. Leaders need to understand their strengths, weaknesses, and triggers. This knowledge allows you to respond with intention rather than react impulsively. Self-aware leaders can regulate their emotions, maintain composure in tough situations, and respond with clarity rather than frustration. The power of time management. A critical aspect of self-management is the effective use of time. Leaders are pulled in many different directions, attending meetings, resolving issues, interacting with stakeholders. But effective leaders understand that time is their most precious resource. You must learn to prioritize ruthlessly. Establish clear boundaries around your time and protect your most valuable hours for high-impact activities. While it's important to be responsive, leaders who don't set aside time for strategic thinking, reflection, and long-term planning can quickly find themselves stuck in a cycle of short-term tasks that don't move the needle on bigger objectives. Energy management, sustaining your drive. Managing your time is essential, but energy management is equally important. Leaders often work long hours, and without balancing energy levels, performance begins to deteriorate. Maintaining high energy is key to sustaining your focus and productivity. Effective leaders regularly take breaks to recharge, whether through physical activity, mental rest, or engaging in hobbies outside of work. Leaders who neglect their energy reserves will face burnout, diminishing returns, and decision fatigue, which weakens their ability to lead effectively. Emotional regulation, staying focused under pressure. In high-stakes environments, stress and pressure can trigger strong emotional responses. Learning to regulate your emotions and maintain composure is paramount. Emotional intelligence allows you to empathize with others, handle conflict calmly, and inspire confidence in your team. Leaders who manage their emotions effectively can remain calm and composed, even in moments of crisis. This self-control directly impacts decision-making, ensuring that reactions aren't clouded by panic or frustration. The ability to be present, focused, and deliberate under pressure will earn the respect and trust of those around you. Final thought: lead yourself before leading others. Effective leadership starts from within. If you can manage your time, energy, and emotions with discipline and purpose, you will be better positioned to lead others with clarity and confidence. In the fast-paced world of leadership, the most successful leaders are those who consistently practice self-management, ensuring that they stay focused, grounded, and in control as they drive toward long-term success. Chapter 10: Accelerate Everyone. As we reach the final chapter of this insightful guide, the focus shifts from personal achievement to the broader responsibility of leadership, accelerating the growth and performance of everyone around you. It's not just about getting yourself up to speed. Great leadership is defined by the ability to help others develop quickly and reach their full potential. This is the last chapter, and it emphasizes that your success is deeply intertwined with the success of your team. The ripple effect of leadership. In any organization, the speed at which you can help others accelerate will determine the pace of collective progress. Leaders who can develop their teams effectively multiply their impact. Your leadership will resonate throughout the organization, influencing everything from culture to performance. By accelerating everyone's learning curve and capabilities, you build a sustainable path to long-term success. Empowering those around you should be your ultimate goal, for it creates a cycle of growth that extends beyond you and becomes ingrained in the team's DNA. Developing a culture of growth. The final chapter highlights a crucial point. Leadership isn't just about driving results for yourself. It's about creating a culture of continuous development. A leader who fosters a growth-oriented environment allows team members to feel supported in their journey, pushing them to achieve more than they ever thought possible. In practical terms, this means ensuring that everyone has the resources, mentorship, and motivation to develop their skills and overcome challenges. By giving timely, constructive feedback, you guide your team toward improvement. But don't just focus on correcting mistakes. Celebrate achievements and build upon strengths. Effective leaders create a safe space for their team to experiment, fail, and learn without fear of retribution. This type of culture fosters engagement, innovation, and ultimately faster growth. Delegation as a tool for acceleration. Delegating responsibilities is not only about offloading tasks, it's about creating growth opportunities. By delegating more than just routine assignments, you allow team members to take ownership of important projects, developing their skills and confidence along the way. When done right, delegation can be a powerful strategy to accelerate development. Give your team high-stakes tasks, and then provide the support and guidance they need to succeed. This approach will elevate their performance and build a more capable, self-sufficient team. Delegation also frees you up to focus on the strategic direction of the organization, knowing that your team is empowered to handle the operational details. It's the ultimate win-win scenario. Spotlighting high-potential individuals. A final, powerful aspect of this chapter is the identification and nurturing of high-potential team members. These are individuals who have the mindset, drive, and skills to step up and lead as the organization grows. By recognizing their potential early, you can offer them greater challenges, mentorship, and opportunities, accelerating their growth even further. The more you invest in these individuals, the faster they can contribute to the organization's success, and perhaps even lead the charge on future initiatives. Incentivizing growth and performance. Rewarding development is key to keeping momentum going. When people see that their growth is recognized, they become even more motivated to push themselves further. Rewards don't always have to be monetary. Recognition, new responsibilities, and opportunities for advancement can also serve as powerful incentives. This creates a cycle where everyone, yourself included, is motivated to keep growing, improving, and accelerating their performance. Final thought: leadership is about others. As we conclude this last chapter, the message is clear. True leadership is measured by the success of your team. By focusing on accelerating the growth of those around you, you not only contribute to their individual success, but to the success of the organization as a whole. Leaders who understand this principle create dynamic, high-performing teams that drive long-term success and innovation. The final chapter challenges you to think beyond yourself and focus on building a legacy of empowerment, collaboration, and sustained excellence. And that brings us to the end of the first 90 days. If this audiobook gave you fresh insights, a new perspective, or even just one strategy you're excited to apply, let me know in the comments. What stood out to you the most? What strategies are you planning to use in your own career? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, tell me, what book should I feature next? Your suggestions shape the content on the Book Lounge, so drop your requests below. Before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another powerful audiobook. And if you found this valuable, give it a thumbs up. It really helps bring more life-changing books to this channel. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.